What's going on, guys? Sam Adams here, and welcome to On the Topic Of, which is a series I do right here on the YouTube channel every single Friday where I choose a piece of news that's been in the video game news spotlight, and I give my thoughts and opinions on it and keep you guys informed somewhere along the way. And today we are going to be talking about some news that was coming out of Bethesda, that they in fact opened up an entirely new studio, and I'm going to kind of hypothesize what I think they're going to be working on. So Bethesda actually opened up Bethesda Montreal this week, which is located, as the name hints, in Montreal, Canada, and this is actually a studio that is going to be managed by Yves Lachance, I believe is the correct pronunciation of that, but he actually used to be the studio head of Behavior Interactive, who have made some pretty notable titles, including Dante's Inferno, Wet, and one of my personal favorites, Mercenaries 2: World in Flames, which is kind of like Just Cause 2 before Just Cause 2. So after doing a little bit of digging, Angus Morrison of PC Gamer found a job description that was published for Bethesda Montreal that included the sentence, pushing the bleeding edge of RPG development for the PC and console. So obviously this is going to be a studio that's going to be working on a RPG for Bethesda, a role-playing game, which of course makes a lot of people think of The Elder Scrolls 6, but is it really going to be The Elder Scrolls 6 that this studio is working on? I would actually venture to guess that The Elder Scrolls 6 has been in development for a number of years now, and I base that assumption off of the Fallout 4 development timeline. And of course, if you've been paying attention to any news or anything like that over the past couple of years, or if you're really into Bethesda games, then you will know that the development of Fallout 4 actually supposedly started back in 2010. So if that kind of timeline is anything to go off of, that means The Elder Scrolls 6 has been in development for about 4 years at this point. So if I had to guess, I would say that this new studio is actually for an entirely new franchise that is going to be an RPG of some sort. At first I was going to assume that it was going to be The Evil Within 2 because that kind of timeline would line up with the development of that game, but that wasn't really a role-playing game, so I kind of threw out that idea. So if they are making an entirely new RPG, I would totally welcome that with open arms, just because they've gotten into a kind of rut. The cycle that I am specifically seeing here is that they'll develop an Elder Scrolls game, a Doom game, Dishonored, Wolfenstein: The Evil Within, and then start over because now we're getting The Elder Scrolls Online, which came out earlier this year and was pretty disastrous, really. They're having a free weekend this weekend on Xbox One if you want to give it a shot. But you had The Elder Scrolls, then you had Doom, which is coming out in early 2016, Dishonored 2, which is also coming out next year, and so forth, and the cycle will continue on. What it comes down to is that Bethesda is and probably always will be a trustworthy company. However, they need to take some more risk and try to make something new, and that's what I'm hoping to see here. Of course, The Elder Scrolls V was defining for the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 as one of the best role-playing games on that console, or those consoles, and so I'm hoping that they're going to branch out and try something new, just so that we can have something new on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One that we can say, now that was the game, that was the franchise that made that console worth buying, and I totally think that Bethesda can make that happen. But at the same time, if they are just going to be making The Elder Scrolls 6, if I am completely wrong about my prediction, then that's okay too, because Bethesda still makes some awesome games. The Elder Scrolls 5 is great if you're into that kind of thing. Fallout 4 is great if you're into that kind of thing, and some days I am, some days I'm not into those kind of things, but regardless, Bethesda is an incredible game studio, and I'm just excited to see what they bring to the table going forward. So there you guys have it. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, drop me a like down below and comment what you think about Bethesda opening up this new studio. What do you think they're working on? Do you think it is The Elder Scrolls 6? Do you think that it's something completely new, or what would you like to see from Bethesda? Let me know in the comments section down below, and if you are new to the channel or you've never seen any of my other content, be sure to head over there and check out some of those other videos, because I do upload new stuff like 3 or 4 days a week depending on the week, so there's always something new right here on the channel when you drop by to watch some videos. And as always, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for watching this particular video. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.